lovely prince and princesses, and welcome to one of my first makeup tutorials that I really hope turns out okay in the editing process. So this tutorial is for the character Top Speed from Magical Girl Rising Project. If you haven't watched it, please do. It is an amazing show. It starts off like all happy-go-lucky magical girls, and then it gets really dark and bloody and sad. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, please go watch it. It was very underrated in the season like that it came out in like the winter season last year. Also, this awesome opening that was shot before this video was done from Cody at Convention Reviews at MatsuryCon. Please go head over to his channel and follow him. He does great convention videos, anything from story times to reviews to music videos to vlogs, all that kind of stuff, and he was nice enough to record some really awesome shots for this video. Also, this makeup look for Top Speed, I decided to do a very warm look using the Naked Urban Decay Heat Palette. I just want to say this is very much a jumping off point for anybody who is doing this character. There are a lot of different ways that you can go about doing this makeup. I personally decided to go with the really warm colors of like reds, browns, and maroons. You can do cool tones, purples, dark blues, grays, silvers, blacks, all that kind of stuff, but this is my rendition on this character. So with all that finally being said, let's get started. So before we get started with the actual makeup, I'm going to prep my skin. I have already washed it, I have moisturized it, and make sure that you always use primer on pretty much any part of your face before you start. This might seem a little weird to people, but this is a little trick that I have used whenever I drink green tea and I finish my cup. I use the little leftover sack of tea and put it under my eyes because the caffeine in it actually helps with getting rid of some of the puffiness under your eyes. So the first actual thing I'm going to do before applying any of the makeup is use a bit of primer for my eyelids. Unfortunately, it exploded here on my hands, so I have way too much, which is unfortunate. But I use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I have nowhere to wipe this. I was not ready for this. So I'm one of those people that's kind of bad at eyeliner, even after doing it so many times in the past. I'm just not good at eyeliner. So I do things a little backwards. I do my eyeliner first. So I'm using this Kat Von D tattoo liner. So next, on to my favorite part, which is the eyeshadow. Now for this, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Heat Palette. This thing is amazing. The great thing about a lot of the Urban Decay eyeshadow palettes is they almost always come with a brush. At least all the Naked ones do. So I'm going to start with the two base colors for my lid, which is a combination of Ounce and Chaser, which is the two lightest colors right here. Next, I'm taking the Chase color and I'm going to put it more towards my crease and the outer area. So I am keeping the lighter color closer to the inside as more of a highlight. Fuck you, eyeliner. Okay. Next, I'm going to be taking this color right here. I do not want to pronounce it wrong, but I'm just going to point to it so you guys can see which one I am using. It is right next to the color Scorched. It is another matte color. I am keeping all mattes in this look. This I am going to do mainly my crease with this color. So the next color I'm going to use is going to be the one right next to the one I just used, next to the color Ashes. It's going to be this one right here. My apologies for constantly moving around. My lighting and my entire setup for the situation is far from ideal. But the next thing I'm going to move on to is the foundation. I'm just going to skip over this process because you can do your foundation however you like and use whatever products you like. I have a combination of different stuff I use, which is Tarte Shape Tape and the NYX Drop Foundation currently. So I'm just going to skip over that, but those are the products that I use. And then after that, I'll move on to the highlight, the contour, and the eyebrows. So my concealer and foundation is done. Next, I'm going to be doing just a little bit of contouring to the side of my face. Just because she's kind of a sassy character. She does have a mature look to her. And a little bit of a spoiler to the anime, she is a bit older. She is not the typical like high school, middle school kind of magical girl. She is older. I believe she's in her 20s, I think. So we do want to make her look a little bit older. I'm going to do just a little bit under here by my chin. I tend to have kind of a rounder face, so I kind of want to make it a little bit more pointy looking. So next is eyebrows. This is a super cheap eyebrow pencil that I don't know where it is from because the label is no longer on it. But it is just a basic blonde eyeliner pencil that kind of works for her like orangey toned hair. Just because this particular eyebrow pencil is a very, very warm blonde. So I'm going to go back using one of my fingers. I'm going to get more of that lighter shade in the palette and just kind of pack it on the brow bone with my finger. I tend to do this with almost all my brow bone highlighting just because you just can pick up so much more product than with a brush. And I like being able to make it very strong and very noticeable that you have the arch on your eyebrow. To make up for the fact that I don't have lashes to use for this look today, I'm going to be using this Roller Lash mascara by Benefit. Holy moly, guys. This makes my lashes look so much bigger and darker, and it's probably my favorite mascara I've ever owned and had. Boom. You see that difference? It almost looks like I have very light lashes on. Like, that is a huge difference. So next I'm moving on to my adorable little highlighter I have here. This is from Makeup Revolution. So to add the final touch to this makeup look, I'm going to be using this lip color by Too Faced. It is the Melted Latex in the color Hopeless Romantic. This is the first makeup tutorial I've tried to do in a long time, usually because I don't have a really good setup for it, as you guys can see, but I really hope that you guys are able to see and get like a basic idea of how I did this makeup look in this video. Let me know down below if you have any questions about any of the products that I use, as well as have you watched this anime? And if you haven't, I definitely recommend watching it since it is around Halloween right now. It is the perfect time to watch this anime because it kind of starts off like Madoka. It makes you think it's this happy-go-lucky magical world of magical girls and things, but it gets bloody and dark and sad. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. Don't forget to follow me on my other social media stuff, as well as hit that little bell down below next to the subscribe button, so that way you guys see when I upload a new video and upload new content, because, you know, YouTube and a lot of sites just kind of don't tell you when people upload stuff anymore. So also don't forget to follow Cody on his convention reviews channel, because he did a fantastic job at filming the opening for this for me, and I am so grateful. So I will see you guys later. Bye! And a quick little extra plug for any of you prince and princesses out there who are secretly little witches and warlocks and love Halloween and Sailor Moon. I do have this new adorable little pillow that I designed and I put up for sale on Etsy. It is the Luna Ball from Sailor Moon, and it is a little pumpkin, and the back of it is made with fuzzy pink fleece, so it's nice and cozy and nice to snuggle up to. So if you guys are interested in purchasing that, the link to my Etsy will be down below.